Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I want to talk about Namaste Technologies buying back 25 million shares. I'm glad that they came out with this unique news and news. So gives me a subject to talk about and put on my YouTube channel, because I'm always consistently looking for good content to talk about so I can get viewers and subscribers. So anyways, yeah, I'm happy that Namaste came out and with this unique news. I found it a little awkward. I think it's so they announced that they are purchasing up to 10% of the company back, 25 million shares. Because of this news, the stock took off. Right now it's 8.51, and the stock took off 11 cents on a day where the market is kind of dead. Oh wait, Aurora went up quite a bit too. And Canopy. Oh, I guess the market is kind of recovering. I guess, yeah, well, because of the news, Namaste stock went up 11 cents. I think Namaste is doing this is because they probably have they don't have very much use for their money, and the stock price is kind of low right now. So they're taking the value of the stock so they can purchase back the shares to increase the value of everyone's share. And because they don't actually have any use with the money, the company doesn't grow any cannabis. They don't really have any big expenses that requires them to raise. That they need that money for, so they're using that money they have to buy back shares. So let's say if they manage to, I don't know, like according to Sean, they can purchase about 2% every month, so like 5 million shares every month. So, and like it's an option for them to buy. So let's say if the stock went back to like $2, you don't actually have to buy any shares. They can choose when to buy shares. So if they see a good value, a good opportunity, they can buy the shares. But they announced that deal, so that means that they have the option to buy shares. That doesn't mean that they will buy shares. If the stock goes back to $1.50, $2, then there's no point in buying shares back. But if the stock is still low and still deflated, then yeah, they'll probably use the capital to buy shares. At least this is what I believe. I'm not too 100% sure. If you guys want to know more, you guys should email Sean and his team, or Corey, who's in charge of investor relations. I'm sure that there's probably a bunch of emails just going crazy right now. Now I want to talk about, they raised $40.25 million at $2.55 per unit. So they already raised quite a bit of money, and now they're using that money to buy back the shares. And it's an interesting strategy. I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but I think management wants, because people are shorting the stock, and management wants to help the stock price recovers. So they announced this news to, I believe, to help the stock price recover, and prevent people from shorting the stock. But I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But it did really help the stock price. I mean, it's gone up quite a bit during the morning. So now let's get back on to the video that he mentioned something interesting. So I'm gonna play the video, and I'm gonna comment on some of the stuff I've already listened to.
Somebody wrote yesterday in the feedback in the Namaste 420, great stuff, and we've got to show our support for Namaste. And somebody responded to that saying, hey, how about everybody who pledged their shares? How about some props or recognition for them? And you know what? I want to take 1 second here and thank everybody who did that, who went ahead, pledged their shares, and showed their support. Again, that had never been seen before. The support we got was really great. And I guess now's better time than ever to come out and say that we'll be having, it looks like the event will take place September 12th, and it was decided that it'll be in Montreal. So being a Canadian company, we had narrowed it down that it should be in Canada. And then I had got a few calls from a few different venues in Montreal saying, hey, Sean, you were born in Montreal, you were raised in Montreal, why not go back and do it, where you grew up? And I thought that was a great idea, and the support that we received was great. So September 12th, put in a save the date. I think we're way through half of the pledge already. And again, guys, thank you very much for being believers in Namaste. Again, we have a few hundred viewers here already this morning, coming on bright and early.
You guys heard that, right? The party for the pledge is September 12th in Montreal. I thought it was going to be in Vancouver. Some people thought it was going to be in Toronto, but they decided to have it in Montreal, which is kind of interesting. It's a French city. I think I'll probably go down there just for the hell of it. I don't really work. I'm kind of retired, so it could be an interesting party. I'll go down there, just check it out for myself. So yeah, hopefully I can invite some friends. Hopefully they don't say, oh, shareholders only, and I'm hoping I can bring some friends along. So yeah, just I thought that was interesting, so I brought it up. So let's go on to the next little slide here.
So just 3 questions. Excuse me, guys. So, Sean, with the announcement, will you have enough cash to continue the type of deals announced yesterday? That's the beauty about deals that we form. So I've been in e-commerce for 20 plus years, and I have done countless partnerships, opportunities. We've done so much. But a lot of times where other companies would go spend millions of dollars, we do things differently. Like, for example, the partnership yesterday. All we do with that partnership is John and I, we clicked. We ended up seeing fits for our company. What did one company have to bring to the other? There was a connection. And then for Namaste to show the support and that we believe in that company, we went ahead and invested $100,000 in it. So far, I don't know if anybody realizes, and this is something that we don't really speak openly about, but we've made a few really great investments. For example, we invested in T-God, the Green Organic Dutchman. We got into the IPO, which we announced. That's public knowledge. If anybody's seen that stock, at one point,
I'm surprised. I didn't know that they purchased T-God. If anybody has any information on this, can you please comment below? I'm wondering how many shares they have. Maybe I'll just email Corey himself and ask how many shares they have, because I'm just curious, just on a personal level. I'm curious on how many shares they purchased, what price exactly they purchased it at, or did they purchase it before it IPO? I'm just curious. So I guess I'll email Corey and I'll ask him and see what he has to say about this.
We were already up 100% on that investment. We also went ahead and invested in a company that grows. They're private. They're coming out with their IPO at about 10 times what we invested in. So far, every investment we've made, and knock on wood, so far every investment we made has been a very solid investment, not only for the partnership that we have formed, but the return on our capital has been fantastic, has been great. So with that being said, a partnership like yesterday, even though it could potentially mean $1 billion new avenue with consumer protection in a growing space like cannabis,
I think I went too far, but whatever. That other company, I wonder what it is. I'm a little curious on that too, but I'm more curious on T-God. I thought I'd bring it up. It was a little interesting. Then we're almost done here. There's one more I want to bring up. I wrote it down for a reason, so I'm gonna bring it up here.
When will you start buying back the shares? So now that we've announced it, you've got to wait 72 hours for everything to settle. So you could be looking at a buyback sometime next week, starting to trickle in. We're allowed purchasing up to 2% a month, which means that we can now purchase well over 5 million shares. So that's that. And then Ripple for payment solutions. We're always open for different payment solutions. And
so you heard that it starts in 72 hours. So I guess on Monday they can purchase it. And they don't have to purchase it. I think they should time the market. Let's say if it dropped back to $1.40, $1.30, then yeah, they should buy it. But if it goes to like $2 or $1.80 or $1.70, maybe they should hold on and wait and just time the market, because it's I don't know. It's best to wait and try to use as much value as possible for the money. So even if they announced it, it doesn't mean they have to buy it. They will only buy it if it's a good price, right? At least this is my opinion. I don't know exactly for sure. The people who would probably be the people who run the company. Where did the stock price ended up at? Let's see. 9 o'clock, and it's still $1.43. The volume seems a little bit low for such a big increase in share price, but I'm probably gonna end off in 2 million volume by the end of the day. At least this is what I predict. I guess I'll just end off the video. Oh, I guess there's one more thing I want to mention before I end this video. They took down the Royal Frost. I was really hoping that I could wake up this morning and I would see a Royal Frost on sale and I would buy some, but it's down, and it kind of pisses me off because I really wanted to purchase it and try it out for myself. But oh well, whatever. Hopefully next week I can see it on the market. I can buy some. Okay. I guess thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, please give me a thumbs down. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.